This class is a collection of topics related: arthritis, back pain, osteoporosis, and then the female athlete triad. So let's take a look at some data from South Carolina on the number of people who have arthritis. So you can see the numbers are going up, so steadily increasing over about the past 10 years. And the number of people who have disability with arthritis. And of course, I think the most interesting thing are the items at the very bottom. The percent of people with arthritis who are overweight or obese. Not surprisingly, as obesity numbers go up, that's going to go up along with that. But if you look at the bottom line, the people who are physically inactive. And so we'll talk about the role of physical activity in the prevention and treatment of arthritis. So the major types of arthritis, these are the two major kinds: osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Osteoarthritis is the most common. That is what you're going to see, those of you who are working in physical therapy clinics. People can have arthritis in one joint. They might just have it in their left knee, but not their right knee. They could have it in other joints as well. So the hip and the knee, students who worked in internships, they also had clients who had shoulder joint replacements. So typically what happens with arthritis, and we've got some visuals coming up with that, is that your cartilage gets soft, the joint becomes weak, and it's definitely an aging related change, but there are things that people can do to work around that. Rheumatoid arthritis is less common, but it's more serious because it's an inflammatory disease, so it infects the entire body. So the most common areas of pain where people are going to have it in their feet, their fingers. If you've ever seen photos of people whose fingers are very gnarled and twisted by arthritis, they almost always have rheumatoid type. It is an autoimmune disease, so why people get it, no one really knows, but it is related to inflammation, and with continued flare-ups, people will lose range of motion in their joints, and it's not as bad as it used to be because there are better medications to treat rheumatoid arthritis in the past, say 10-15 years, than what there's been in the past. Other types of arthritis, less common, but ankylosing spondylitis, which is an arthritis that's common with the spine. Probably most famous celebrity client you can see there, guitarist. And psoriatic arthritis, you've probably even seen commercials for golfer Phil Mickelson. Lupus is a type of rheumatoid. It's related a lot to rheumatoid arthritis. Just like we talked about the chronic fatigue class, there are people, if they're trying to get diagnosed, a lot of these have a lot of overlap of symptoms. Crystal deposition arthritis, probably the most common type is gout or pseudo-gout, where they maybe don't have all the symptoms. The big toe is most affected. People who have gout say the pain is so bad they can't even put a bed sheet over it. So if you look at this drawing of the normal knee, you can see the anatomical structures. The joints are surrounded by synovial fluid that keeps the joint lubricated. So you can see the cartilage is nice and smooth, the synovial fluid is clear, there are no calcium deposits in it. So the normal knee looks fabulous and nice and healthy.